What's a song that has brought you to tears? Love of My Life. I saw a video of it where Brian was singing it and they put Freddie on a screen behind him. I cannot hear that song again. No Son of Mine, by Genesis, because my dad would play it really loud when he was mad at me. Deliver Us from the Prince of Egypt. That shit gets me every time and I'm not a crier or get teary-eyed easily. Lord Huron, The Night We Met. Old Man by Neil Young has a very special place in my heart. Agnes, Glass Animals Kettering, The Antlers. The Nights by Avicii. My father was my hero, and he suffered dementia for the better part of a decade. He always pushed me to chase my dreams, even if it meant leaving him behind, and we spent so many nights while I was growing up just talking, for hours on end. He said, go venture far beyond the shores, don't forsake this life of yours, I'll guide you home no matter where you are. Asterisk. One day my father, he told me asterisk asterisk son, don't let it slip away asterisk asterisk. He took me in his arms. I heard him say asterisk asterisk, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days asterisk. Think of me if ever you're afraid. Leaves from the Vine. Nessun Dorma. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=CWC7 Vine closing parenthesis. Just be quiet for a little bit and listen. What Sarah Said by Death Cab for Cutie. Claire de Lune. Debussy. The End of the World's theme song. One day I was driving and Simple Man came on and IDK. For some reason it just struck me extra hard that day. I Will Wait for You, Connie Francis. Damn You Futurama. Chopin Nocturne Opus 9 No. 2. In My Life by the Beatles is one of those songs I can't listen to, but is a great song start to finish. Leaves from the Vine. Iro's Tale Rip Mako. I Will Follow You into the Dark Death Cab for Cutie. She Used to Be Mine asterisk by Sarah Bareilles. A few weeks ago I had a dear friend sit me down and tell me that she remembers the old me, and if I wanted to leave my husband she and my friends were there for me. This song hits a little too close to that nerve. One More Light Linkin Park. Skinny Love by Bon Iver. Radiohead. Motion Picture Soundtrack. Seasons in the Sun by Terry Jacks. Songbird. Fleetwood Mac. Black and Last Kiss by Pearl Jam are usually the ones that make me depressed. Mazzy Star. Into Dust. https://youtube.com/watch?v=04JOECIUI closing parenthesis. Cough Syrup. Young the Giant. Nirvana. You Know You're Right, acoustic boombox version. https://u2.be/e700okqlf4 closing parenthesis. This was recorded very close to Kurt's suicide and you could just hear the pain in his voice. When he belches out, asterisk, it's another opiate, but to me it's everything, asterisk, it still gives me chills every time. The band played Waltzing Matilda. I'm partial to the Pogues version. And #X200B. And so now every April, I sit on me porch, and I watch the parade pass before me. And I see my old comrades. How proudly they march, reviving old dreams of past glories, and the old men march slowly. Old bones stiff and sore, they're tired old heroes from a forgotten war, and the young people ask, what are they marching for? And I ask myself the same question. But the band plays Waltzing Matilda and the old men still answer the call. But as year follows year, more old men disappear. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, Waltzing Matilda, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as they march by that billabong, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? Into the West from Lord of the Rings. If I'm alone when I listen to it I'll be sobbing. Snow Patrol, Chasing Cars. Hurt by Johnny Cash. I don't like country music, but Tim McGraw sings one called Just to See You Smile and I heard it on the radio. I'd never count the cost. It's worth all that's lost. Just to see you smile. Geez. Into the West at the end of LOTR gets me every time. You've Got a Friend in Me, after losing one of my best friends. When he died and I heard the song I just broke down. The Luckiest by Ben Folds. Adam's Song by Blink-182. Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, but it's probably because it always reminds me of a girl I messed up with. Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. Don't Give Up, Kate Bush and Peter Gabriel. Tiny Dancer by Elton John. Gets Me Every Time. Sweden. C418. You're Gone and I Gotta Stay High. All the Time. Came out when my best friend left me for another woman. Our sexual relationship had passed its course and we had worked back to being just platonic best friends. Years of sleepovers, traveling across the country, across the world, texting every single day, late-night car talks, all of it felt like a marriage. And then she started going out with a manager I introduced her to at a job I helped her get. My existence snapped out of her life just like that. It absolutely ruined me. Then I hear this freaking song on the radio and it just broke me. All the weed in the world wasn't loud enough to drown out my feelings. I was smoking and driving every moment I was off work. Every place I passed was somewhere we had made memories in. I literally moved across the country to get away from the memories, from what I lost. This song was like a mirror, showing me how pathetic I was. How weak I was for using drugs to escape the pain. I felt like an episode of Intervention. Now I smoke weed BC, it feels good lol. Fast Car. Tracy Chapman. Little Talks of Monsters and Men. Remember Me. Watching Coco a month after my grandma died was a bad idea and that Remember Me at the end was my breaking point. Futura Free by Frank Ocean. In the Living Years, Mike and the Mechanics. Good News. Mac Miller. The lyrics felt like the farewell from him from Afterlife to his fans after his death. Saturn. Sleep at Last. Digital Love. Daft Punk. The build-up is such a perfect sonic manifesting of love, and the payoff of that solo at the end. Oh, it's just too much. When I am ready it makes my heart burst in happiness. Samson by Regina Spektor. Fix You and the Scientist. Both Coldplay. Last Kiss, Black, Pearl Jam. Nutshell. Down in a Hole. Alice in Chains. Nothing Compares to You cover. Chris Cornell. My Lovely Man. RHCP. A majority of Adele's songs. Lateralis Tool. Tears in Heaven. I tear up as soon as it starts. Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. My mom always said it made her think of her late mother. Now my mom's gone and I think of her. Dear Mama by Tupac. Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. Black Gives Way to Blue with Elton John on piano is pretty damn powerful. The song alone is really sad but the piano in the background really adds to it. Alice in Chains, Nutshell, gets me every time. Has for years. I Wore Out the Jar of Flies cassette. Rag'n'Bone Man's Lay My Body Down is also pretty emotional. Mama I'm Coming Home. Ozzy Osbourne. There's a long story behind this. Also, Runaway Train. Soul Asylum goes along with the story. Puff the Magic Dragon. Poor Puff is always by Johnny's side. Then Johnny grows up and ditches Puff. What an arsehole. Say Something by Great Big World. Cats in the Cradle. Divinity. Porter Robinson and Something Comforting by Porter Robinson. Can't Help Falling in Love. https://youtube.com/watch?b=iped1 minkney 4 closing parenthesis comma especially in the wedding scene from Crazy Rich Asians. Somebody Else. The 1975. Louis Armstrong. What a Wonderful World. One of my sister's favorite songs. They played it at her funeral and ever since then I've had to excuse myself from situations where it was playing because the tears just start automatically. Answer by Tyler, The Creator. Fix You. Coldplay. Just thought of another one. Landslide, Fleetwood Mac, the live recording. I was in my early teens when I first heard it, and it left me feeling like a weathered old man after hearing it. Only difference now is that I'm actually becoming that old man now. At times it's as sad and beautiful as the song. Mad World. Gary Jules, Michael Andrews. The Unforgiven 3 by Metallica. Good News by Mac Miller. I stumbled on it randomly and cried all the way home. When I'm Gone by Eminem and Dear Mama by Tupac. Who Tells Your Story in Hamilton. The first time I heard it was really moving to me. Unsteady Ex-Ambassadors. Are You Happy by Bo Burnham. Although most of his songs are very silly, with exceptions like Art is Dead, Can't Handle This, and We Think We Know You, this one just resonates with me. It's about making people feel joy when you can't find it. I feel like I've spent my whole 15 years of existence trying to make others feel happy when I haven't truly felt it myself. So yeah, it definitely made me cry. Like a Stone, Audioslave. After Chris Cornell died and I read what he meant with the lyrics, I teared up. Friend of a Friend by Foo Fighters. This song was written by Dave Grohl and it's about Kurt Cobain and his suicide. It's so sad to listen to Dave's words as he reflects on Kurt's life and how he was obviously struggling, but Dave and Chris didn't know back then. The line that always gets me teary-eyed is, he thinks he drinks too much, but when he tells his two best friends, I think I drink too much, no one speaks. No one speaks. This song is just so emotional. How to Disappear Completely by Radiohead. No Name. Number 5 by Elliott Smith. There's not an Elliott Smith song that hasn't made me cry at least one time. Chlorine by 21 Pilots. Not sure why, but it did. Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. Edit. The alternate version is great too. Instead of a guitar solo, it's a fiddle solo. Thanks for watching. See you later.